Hello children, how are you all? The previous class we have seen the upper Paleolithic culture, okay, from first unit. Today we are going to see from middle Paleolithic culture. I have given you homework and classwork. Have you completed all of you? Okay, shall we start the lesson now? Open page number 4. Come to page number 4. Middle Paleolithic culture. Previous class we have seen the lower Paleolithic culture. In that we have seen what are the types of tools they have used, what are the types of weapons they have used, and also we have learned what are the types of ancestors they lived in that time. So today we are going to see the middle Paleolithic culture. Okay, open your book, page number 4. After about 4 lakh years, BP means before present. What is that? Before present, changes took place in the lithic technology and the species of human ancestors diverged. The species of Homo erectus existed in this period. Okay, so already we have seen in the previous class Homo erectus came from Africa. That is the first human species, yes or no? So it was existed in this period. In middle Paleolithic culture, Homo erectus were existed. Okay, அதோட அந்த Homo erectusங்கிற humans வந்து என்ன செஞ்சுட்டு முடிவடைஞ்சிட்டு. Then some of the middle Paleolithic tools are attributed to behavioral modernity. Okay, so நிறைய மாடர்னாக அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, லோவர் பேலியோலித்திக் கல்ச்சரில் உருவாக்கப்பட்ட டூல்ஸை கொஞ்சம் மாடர்னாக என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, க்ரியேட் பண்ணாங்க. Anatomically, modern humans are said to have emerged around 3 lakh years ago. In India, the middle Paleolithic phase was first identified by H.D. Sankalia on the Pravara River at Naves. After this discovery, several sites of this period have been identified. Recently, the middle Paleolithic of Athirambakam is dated to be around 3.85 to 1.72 lakh years BP. Indian middle Paleolithics probably may be as old as the African middle Paleolithic culture. Okay, so in this Paleolithic culture we are going to see what are the industries were there in that time and the tool types, what are the types of tools they were used. These all we are going to see. Okay, so first industries and tool types. The tool types of the middle Paleolithic period are hand axes, cleavers, choppers, chopping tools, scrapers, borers and points, and also projectile points and shouldered points and knives on flakes. So these all the types of tools were used in the middle Paleolithic culture. What are the types of tools they were used? See there, hand axes, cleavers, you also underline, choppers, chopping tools, scrapers, borers, points, and next one is what is given, projectile points. Okay, projectile points or shouldered points and knives on flakes. So these all are the tools were used in the Paleolithic culture time. Got it all of you? Then flake industry was predominant in the middle Paleolithic period and tools such as scrapers, points, borers were made. Okay, and scrapers were used for wood and skin working. Okay, scrapers டூலை வந்து எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணாங்கன்னா வுட்டில் ஏதாவது செய்யணுனாலோ இல்லைன்னா ஸ்கின்னில் இந்த அனிமல்ஸோட ஸ்கின்னில் ஏதாவது மேக் பண்ணணுனாலும் அதுக்கு ஸ்க்ராப்பர்ஸை யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, தென் you see there chronology. What is that? Chronology. The middle Paleolithic culture in India is dated between 3,85,000 and 40,000 BCE, while the African Middle Stone Age is associated with the Homo sapiens. It is associated with the Neanderthals in Europe. So hominin fossils bones of this species have been found in India. So it was the chronology means the order. Yes or no? Chronology means the order, the ancient time, the order. Okay. So the Middle Paleolithic culture in India dated between 3,85,000 and 40,000 BC. In between only what culture was followed? Middle Paleolithic culture. Okay, in India. Got it all of you? And some of the hominin fossil bones were founded in India in this time. Okay, which was used in this time, it was founded in India. Next one is distribution. The Middle Paleolithic sites are found in Narmada, Godavari, Krishna, Yamuna and other river valleys also. These Paleolithic sites are found. Okay, so what are the areas? Narmada, Godavari, Krishna, Yamuna and other river valleys. Got it all of you? Then ways of life and main characteristics. The Middle Paleolithic people occupied open air, cave and rock shelter sites. Okay, அவங்க வந்து எப்படிலாம் வந்து அவங்க வாழ்ந்தாங்க அப்படிங்கிறத பற்றி. Okay, so they lived the cave means what? குகைகள், பாறைகளில் அதிலெல்லாம் வாழ்ந்தாங்க. ஓகே, அண்டு ஓப்பன் ஏர் மீன்ஸ் சமவெளிகளில் என்ன செய்கிறாங்க, ஃப்ரீயாக காற்று வர இடங்களையும் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, வாழ்ந்தாங்க. தேவர் ஹண்டர் கேதரர்ஸ், அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, வேட்டையாடி உணவுகளை சேகரித்தாங்க. த மெயின் ஃபியூச்சர்ஸ் ஆஃப் த இந்தியன் மிடில் பேலியோலித்திக் பீரியட் இன்க்ளூட் த ஃபாலோயிங். வாட் ஆர் தே? வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். See all of you. Page number 4, second column. The tools became smaller. The decrease in the use of hand axes in relation to other tools. Use of core preparation techniques in stone tool production. Use of chert, jasper, chalcedony and quartz as raw materials. So these all are the main characteristic. Okay, so the Middle Paleolithic occupied open air. Okay, so already they have lived and they were used the tools which was became very smaller, and the decrease in the use of hand axes in relation to other tools. Use of core preparation techniques in stone tool production. Use of chert, jasper, chalcedony and quartz as raw material. Got it all of you? Then Upper Paleolithic culture. The cultural base that followed the Middle Paleolithic is called Upper Paleolithic. Okay, so already we have seen the Lower Paleolithic and also Middle Paleolithic culture we have seen. Okay, now we are going to see Upper Paleolithic culture. Okay, so the cultural base that followed the Middle Paleolithic is called Upper Paleolithic. Underline all of you. The cultural base that followed the Middle Paleolithic is called Upper Paleolithic. Have you marked all of you? Okay. So this period is marked by innovation in tool technology and increased cognitive capability of humans. The modern humans who first evolved in sub-Saharan Africa sometimes before 3 lakh years ago migrated to and occupied various parts of Asia around 60,000 years ago. They probably replaced the early populations. There is a possibility that these new groups were responsible for the Upper Paleolithic culture of India. So some of the people after Middle Paleolithic culture, the people, those who are lived, they were in the culture of the Upper Paleolithic culture. They lived in the 3,000 years ago to the 60,000 years ago. Okay, then lithic tools and industries. Okay, so already we have seen the lithic tools of the Lower Paleolithic culture and also the Middle Paleolithic culture, lithic tools and industries we have seen. Now we are going to see the lithic tools and industries of the Upper Paleolithic culture. The lithic industry of the Upper Paleolithic period is based on blade and bone tool technologies. Blade and bone tool technologies. Okay, and microliths. Microliths means tiny stone tools. Okay, already you know that lith means what? Lith means stone. Lith is stone. ஸோ மைக்ரோ மீன்ஸ் வெரி ஸ்மால் ஸ்டோன்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ வெரி சின்ன சின்ன ஸ்மால் ஸ்டோன்ஸால் உருவாக்கப்பட்ட டூல்ஸ்லாம் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க அப்பர் பேலியோலித்திக் கல்ச்சர் டைமில் யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. ஓகே, and these tools were made using different varieties of silica rich raw materials. Bone tools and faunal remains have been found in Kurnool caves in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so these types of tools were made by the Paleolithic culture people. Got it, all of you? Then chronology. The upper Paleolithic culture is represented in India at several sites. A time bracket of c 40,000 years to 10,000 years BP is suggested for this period. Okay, already we have seen the chronology of Middle Paleolithic culture. The timing is 3,85,000 and 40,000 BCE. This is 40 years to 10 years BP. Okay, then distribution. The people of this period used caves as well as the open air space for living. So the people, those who were lived in the upper Paleolithic culture time, the people they lived only in caves and the open air space. Okay, and Meral Bovi in Karnataka, Kurnool caves in Andhra Pradesh, Godavari Hani in Telangana, Bahor 1 and Bahor 3 of Sun Valley in Madhya Pradesh, and Batna in Maharashtra are some of the upper Paleolithic sites of India. So these all the areas are the upper Paleolithic culture areas. Okay, people they lived in those areas in ancient time. So Sri Lanka has evidence of microliths and hominin fossils. So in some of the areas like in what is that, in some of the beaches if you go, some of the tiny stone stools will be there for the to see. Okay, so in some of the museums also some of the stone tools are there. Okay, so stone tools are there and also the bronze tools and iron tools also there. Okay, so in Sri Lanka some of the microliths and hominin fossils also are there in Sri Lanka. Incisors or ostrich eggshell. Okay, ostrich means what? நெருப்புக்கோழி is an eggshells and shell. அந்த எக்கோட முட்டையோட ஓடுகள் கிடைச்சிச்சு. And shell and stone beads have been found at Javalapuram in Andhra Pradesh, Patna in Maharashtra, and Patadombalena and Fagian cave in Sri Lanka. So these all the areas they have founded the ostrich eggshells and shell and stone beads. Got it, all of you? Then see there an upper Paleolithic shrine. An interesting find is of a possible shrine indicated by a block of sandstone surrounded by a rubble circle. See, the picture is given. This is the triangular stone from upper Paleolithic shrine. And similar to the contemporary shrines found at Bahor in Uttar Pradesh, it is the earliest known evidence of a shrine in India. Ostrich eggshells. Next one is what? Ostrich eggshells. Evidence of ostrich has been found in some prehistoric sites of India. The eggshell of this bird had been used as beads, and those from Patna have been dated to 25,000 BP. They are found in Bhimbetka and Patna. See there? This is the decorated ostrich shells from upper Paleolithic sites in Batna in Maharashtra. Okay, this is the picture of the ostrich eggshell decorated. Got it, all of you? Ways of life and main characteristic. Evidence of art in the upper Paleolithic period appears in the form of paintings. Okay, so that is the biggest evidence of the upper Paleolithic period. Okay, paintings and beads. Paintings means the paint பண்ணிருப்பாங்க அந்த ஸ்டோன்ஸ்ல ராக்ஸ்லலாம் பெயிண்ட் பண்ணிருப்பாங்க. அதான் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பெரிய எவிடன்ஸ். Beads and ornaments of this period have also been found. நிறைய பீட்ஸ், நிறைய மணிகள், நிறைய அணிகலன்கள்லாம் என்ன செஞ்சுருக்காங்க இந்த டைமில் உள்ளதை கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்க. The lithic blade industry advanced in this period. Some of the green color paintings of Bhimbetka are dated to upper Paleolithic period based on style and archaeological evidence. So the Bhimbetka இருக்கிற இந்த green color paint எல்லாமே இந்த upper Paleolithic period க்கு ஒரு evidence. Got it all of you? Then Mesolithic culture. What is that? Mesolithic culture. Mesolithic sites are found in most parts of India. They occur in all ecozones from the coast to the hills. So Mesolithic culture. The next we are going to see the Mesolithic culture. Okay. So before Mesolithic culture, we have seen the lower Paleolithic culture and middle Paleolithic culture and also upper Paleolithic culture. In that we have seen what are the types of industries, tool types they have used, chronological timing and distribution and ways of life and main characteristic. These all we have seen. Yes or no? So now we are going to see the Mesolithic culture after lower upper Paleolithic culture, which was followed. Mesolithic culture came. Okay. So Mesolithic sites are found in most parts of India. They occur in all ecozones from the coast to the hills. Sand dunes, rock shelters, delta agrigine, lake areas, forested territories, hilly and mountainous areas, rocky terrains and coastal environments. All the areas Mesolithic culture evidence are there. Okay. But in the Paleolithic culture, upper Paleolithic culture and lower Paleolithic culture evidence, some of the particular area only evidences are there. Okay. But Mesolithic culture, all the areas the evidences are there. Okay. Then Mesolithic sites in India are found in Paisra, Langnach, Bahor, Shopnai, Mando, Zarai, Naharrai, Mahadaha and Damdama. Is all in Uttar Pradesh. Sanganakallu, Andhra and Kipa Nandhwali in Karnataka. Rock shelter sites are found in Adamgarh and Bhimbetka. Okay, so these all are the main Mesolithic sites are in India. Okay, very important one question. Question answer also this is. What are they? Shall we read one more time, all of you? Read with me. Paisra, it is in Bihar. Underline, all of you. Langnach, it is in Gujarat. Bahor 2. Chopni, Mandu, Sarai Naharrai, Mahadaha and Damdama. These all are in Uttar Pradesh. Okay. And Sanganakallu, this is in Andhra Pradesh, and Kipanahali, it is in Karnataka. Okay. And coastal sites are seen at Mumbai, Terry sites in Thoothukudi and Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. These sites also have microlithic evidence. Okay. And Terry, already you know in geography you have studied. Terry means the sand dunes, மண்மேடுகள். Okay, a coastal landscape caused by sand dunes. நிறைய மண்மேடுகளா ஒரு coastal ஒரு கடற்கரை சமவெளியில இருந்துச்சுன்னா அதோட பேரு தான் என்னது Terry. These soils may have originated in the Pleistocene epoch of the Quaternary period. So Terry means a coastal landscape caused by sand dunes. These soils may have originated in the Pleistocene epoch of the Quaternary period. Okay, all of you? And climate of the Mesolithic culture. Okay, so what are the climates? After the Ice Age, with the advent of global warming, human groups became highly mobile and began to occupy various eco zones. The monsoon pattern had already emerged. Some regions witnessed higher rainfall. At Didwana in western Rajasthan, freshwater lakes were known to exist between 10,000 and 3,500 BP. So the animal bones from this period suggested to dry deciduous type of forest during the Mesolithic period. So the climate in that time before the Mesolithic period, after the ice age, the global warming and the human people, they were mobilized. Most of the area was covered by the human areas and they occupied many of the areas. So it was changed after the ice age. Okay, and many freshwater lakes also were known. Okay, and chronology, the year. Okay, chronology means year. Already we have seen the Paleolithic culture period we have seen. Is a chronology of the Mesolithic culture. The date of the Mesolithic culture varies in different parts of the world. This culture is assigned to pre-agricultural times in certain areas. In Levant means Eastern Mediterranean, and they are dated between 20,000 and 9,500 BC. In India, Mesolithic cultures appeared around 10,000 BC. In certain parts of India, including Kerala, Tamil Nadu, it continued up to 1000 BC. Till the beginning of the Iron Age, it was made. Okay. Then in Sri Lanka, the microliths appeared about 28,500 years BP. Okay. So most you see that this is the chronology. Okay. Dated between 20,000 to 9,500 BCE. That is important. Okay. Got it all of you? Economy of the Mesolithic culture. Hunting wild animals and gathering plant food and fishing were people's main occupation during this age. So in this age, what are the main occupation? Hunting wild animals, gathering plant food and fishing. Okay, these all were the main occupation of the okay. Then agriculture was not practiced in the early stages. At the end of the Mesolithic period, humans domesticated animals and paved the way for the Neolithic way of life. Okay, so if you see that from the lower Paleolithic culture to Mesolithic, many different happened. Is many new modern technique they have used, like that many changes. Okay, then the rock paintings of Central Asia depict hunting, trapping, fishing and planned food collection. The faunal evidence from this period shows that people belonging to the period hunted cattle, gaur, buffalo, barasinga, porcupines, samba, chital, azale, hog deer, nilgai, jackal, turtle, fish, wild hare, lizard fox and monitor lizard. So these all the animals, these all the types of animals were hunted in this period. Okay, hunted means வேட்டையாடினாங்க இந்த animals எல்லாமே. Bones of rhinoceros and elephant have also been found. So இந்த டைம்ல தான் rhinoceros, elephants எல்லாமே different நிறைய types ஆன elephant எல்லாமே இருந்திருக்கு. ஓகே, அதோட bones எல்லாம் என்ன செஞ்சிருக்காங்க இப்போ archaeologist வந்து ஃபைண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. They used spears, bow and arrow and traps. அம்புகளெல்லாம் வச்சு ஹண்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்காக நிறைய different types of weaponsலாம் என்ன செஞ்சுருக்காங்க யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. The paintings of Bhimbetka show that various animals were hunted and for this men and women went together. ஸோ வேட்டையாடுறதுக்காக men and women எல்லாருமே டுகெதராக போய் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க வேட்டையாடினாங்க. Okay, then the people used fire and perhaps roasted food, domestic animal, bone of cattle, sheep, goats, pig and dog have been found at Kanewal, Lodhwar and Ratanpur and from Adamgarh and Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh sites. Camel bones have been found from Kanewal. Okay, so many types of animals, cattle, sheep, goats, big, these are the types of animals were found. Okay, were there in that time. So these all the bones were found in that time. Okay, by the archaeologist. Then camps and houses. The Mesolithic people were highly mobile. They moved in search of animals and plant foods. Okay, அவங்க இந்த மீசோலித்திக் டைமில் இருக்கிற பீப்புள் வந்து ஒரு இடத்துல இல்லாமல் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, அங்கங்கே போயிட்டே இருந்தாங்க. நிறைய அனிமல்ஸை வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க, நிறைய பிளான்ட் ஃபுட்டெல்லாம் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க. They made temporary huts. Huts means குடிசைகள். And also used caves and rock shelters. Circular huts with post holes and burnt clay lumps bearing reed impressions have been found. Many of caves and shelters future paintings. Many of caves and shelters future paintings. Circular huts are seen in rock paintings. The temporary huts were built using perishable materials. Traces of oval and circular huts and possible vertical top are found in Chopni Mando and Damdama in Uttar Pradesh and Bagur and Dilwara in Rajasthan. So many types of huts குடிசைகள்லாம் என்னது அவங்க யூஸ் பண்ணதற்கான எவிடன்ஸ் வந்து கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, தென் பரியல்ஸ் மீன் இறந்தவங்களது என்னது, புதைக்கிறது. எதானோ நம்ம இப்போ வந்து நிறைய மெத்தட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. எதானோ நிறைய பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க, நிறைய பேர் புதைக்கிறாங்க. எதானோ ஸோ த பரியல் ஆல்சோ தே ஹாவ் யூஸ்டு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டைப்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ நவ் வி ஆர் கோயிங் டு சி the burial type of Mesolithic period. Okay, the Mesolithic people buried the dead, which suggest their beliefs and human relationships. அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, டெத் அனிமல் டெத்து உடல்களெல்லாம் புதைச்சாங்க. ஹியூமன் ஸ்கெலிட்டன்ஸ் ஹாவ் பீன் ஃபவுண்ட் இன் மகாதகா, டம்டமா அண்டு சராய் நகர் ராய் அண்ட் உத்தரப்பிரதேஷ். ஸோ அவங்களோட ஸ்கெலிட்டன்ஸ், அந்த மண்டை ஓடுகள், அந்த ஸ்கெலிட்டன்ஸ் எல்லாமே என்னது இந்த இடங்கள்லாம் கிடச்சிது. அட் மகாதனா எ மேன் அண்ட் அ உமன் வர் பரீட் டுகெதர். ஒன் பரியல் ஹேட் அண்ட் ஐவரி பெண்டன்ட் அஸ் த கிரேவ் குட். ஓகே, அந்த பரியலில் கிடைக்கிற வந்து அந்த எலும்புகளை அதையும் என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, அவங்க வந்து கிரேவ் குட்ஸ் அதையும் எதுக்காக அதை என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, யூஸ் பண்ணாங்க. Page number 6, second column you see that art. Art is an integral part of human existence. While evidence of art is found in Europe in large volume, they are found only at a few sites in India. So art means கலைகள். A church stone used as a core had geometric engravings from Chandravati in Rajasthan, bone objects from Bhimbetka and human tooth engraved with geometric design. Okay, so நிறைய ஹியூமனோட பற்களை வச்சு நிறைய என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, ஸ்டோனை வச்சுலாம் நிறைய ஜியாமெட்ரிக்காக நிறைய என்ன செஞ்சுருந்தாங்க, யூஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க. ராக் பெயிண்டிங்ஸ் ஆர் ஃபவுண்ட் இன் த ராக் ஷெல்டர்ஸ் ஆஃப் மத்திய பிரதேஷ் அண்ட் சென்ட்ரல் இந்தியா. தே ஷோ பீப்புள் ஹண்டிங், ட்ராப்பிங் அனிமல்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃபிஷ்ஷிங் அண்ட் டான்ஸிங். ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த ஹண்டிங் டைமில் அனிமல்ஸை கொள்றதுக்காக ஃபிஷ்ஷிங், டான்ஸ் ஆடுறோம்னு என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, எல்லா விதமான அந்த பெயிண்டிங்ஸ் எல்லாமே என்னது எவிடன்ஸ். ஓகே, பிம்பட்கா நியர் போபால், Raisan and Pachmagi in Madhya Pradesh and South Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh are some of the sites. Hematite, an iron-rich stone with traces of rubbing, has been found. These people might have decorated themselves with flowers and leaves. அவங்க என்ன செஞ்சாங்க, அவங்கள வந்து பூக்களால் இலைகளால் அவங்கள வந்து என்ன செஞ்சுருந்தாங்க, டெக்கரேட் பண்ணாங்க அப்படிங்கிறதுக்கு நிறையா எவிடன்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ தீஸ் ஆல் ஆர் கிவன் இன் த ஆர்ட் ஏரியா. ஓகே, okay, this much only. Today we have seen the Upper Paleolithic culture and also we have seen the Mesolithic culture. Okay, have you written your classwork, all of you? Now we are going to mark the remaining questions. Listen, all of you, we are going to mark the short answers. Okay, already yesterday you have marked the brief answers. 3 brief answers you have marked, yes or no? So in 9th standard you see that in history brief answers 2 marks, okay, short answers 3 marks and details 5 marks, all are given. Okay, so write short answers, page number 16 you open and write, write short answers. First one, what is given, you see that, write a note on Achillean and Zaganian industries. Write a note on Achillean and Zaganian industries. So Akkadian and Zaganian industries, page number 3. Page number 3. Up you see there a box is there. Is another Akkadian and Zaganian is given. So fully, completely. Okay. So this is your first short answer. Okay. First short answer. Mark. You should mark and you should write them in a classwork note. Got it, all of you? So second short answer. What are the main features of Indian Middle Paleolithic Age? Page number, the same page. Okay, already have marked the short answer 1. The same page number 3. Hominin and animal fossils. There you have to mark, unlike Africa, evidence of hominin, immediate ancestor of Homo sapiens. Sorry. Unlike Africa, evidence of hominin, immediate ancestor of Homo sapiens. Fossil is rare in India. There is a report of a fossil fragment discovered by Robert Bruce Foote from Athirambakkam. Its whereabouts are not known now. Okay, from this to till this. This is your second short answer. Got it, all of you? Mark it. And the third short answer. What is that? Third short answer question is, mention the Mesolithic sites in India. Mention the Mesolithic sites in India. Page number 5. Page number 5, second column under the pictures. Some triangular stone from Upper Paleolithic shrine is there. And Upper Paleolithic shrine from down you see there. Mesolithic sites in India are found in Paisra, it is in Bihar, Lagnach, Bahor, Chopnai, Mando, Sarai Naharrai, Mahadaha and Damdama, Shankannakallu and Kipanahalli. These all are, and rock shelter sites are found in Adamag and Bhimbetka. These all are there. Okay, so this is all found in, these all are the Mesolithic sites in India. So this is the third short answer. So already I have given you brief answer, 3 brief answers and also short answers. These all the questions should be written in the classwork note. Study and write, don't copy and write. Okay, and your today homework is you have to make fill-ups. You are going to make 15 fill-ups from page number 1 to page number 5. Okay, page number 1 to page number 5. You should make the correct fill-up. Correct sentence should be there. Okay, so make the fill-ups. Okay, make 15 fill-ups from page number 1 to page number 5. Got it, all of you? Make with meaningfully. I will check your answers. Okay, questions also. We will see tomorrow the topic of hunter and gatherers of the historical period. Got it?